Hello guys, and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Bayern Munich won the kit of Jamal Musiala, praises Real Madrid rising star Jude Bellingham ahead of UEFA Champions League semi-finals showdown between Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we progress, and shortly after that we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day as Real Madrid academy graduate defender appears on the radar of Xabi Alonso's Bayern Leverkusen for a possible summer transfer switch. We are also going to be bringing you a full update on that as we progress on this episode, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. Real Madrid will lock horns with Bayern Munich next week in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-finals at the Allianz Arena, Germany. It will be a battle of two heavyweight clubs in Europe, which will also pit two of the most exciting young midfielders against each other in the form of Jude Bellingham and Jamal Musiala. Bellingham and Musiala know each other well, having spent time together with the England youth national team before facing one another in the Bundesliga when the former was at Borussia Dortmund. With the two players now set to come face to face next week, Musiala had words of praise for Bellingham, stressing how the Real Madrid star never shies away from a challenge. Jude and I were teammates for many years and with the Young Lions, which is the England youth team, played a few games together and we have been good friends ever since, Musiala told Sport Bild as quoted by Spanish publication AS. I am happy that things are going so well for him. He is very confident about himself and does not shy away from big challenges, the German international added. Further, helping praise on the explosive star Bellingham made at Real Madrid this season, Musiala remarked. Of course, Bellingham's start with Real Madrid is not normal. Usually a new player in the team in another country has to adapt, but it did not surprise me much because I know Jude's mentality perfectly. Interestingly, Musiala has been linked with a move to Real Madrid for 2025, with his contract at Bayern Munich expiring in the summer of 2026. While the rumors persist, the young German attacking midfielder shared his excitement about facing Los Blancos in the Champions League as well as the prospect of playing at the Santiago Bernabeu. I am really looking forward to the game against Real Madrid and the legendary Santiago Bernabeu. Two of the best teams in Europe will face each other. These are big games, Musiala concluded. Real Madrid haven't beaten Manchester City in the quarterfinals, who were largely considered the favourite both on the tie and in the competitions, now stand as the most favourite to win the competitions, and on their way is a wounded lion in Bayern Munich, who have had a rather disappointing campaign in the Bundesliga this season, having lost the title for the first time in 11 years, as Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen have stepped up to the plate and dethroned the Bavarians. On the tie, it is going to be the only realistic opportunity that Bayern Munich have this season to lift a silverware. Having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day as Real Madrid academy defender appears on the radar of Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen side for a possible summer transfer switch. Real Madrid academy product Rafa Marin has had a solid season away on loan at Deportivo Alaves this season, so much so that he has convinced Los Blancos to count on him for the next season. However, with Real Madrid also looking to sign a new centre-back in the summer, the amount of game time the 21 years old will receive is unlikely to be much. As such, the possibilities of another loan departure is not entirely off the table, and there are fresh suitors for the young Spanish ace. Indeed, as per Bild in Germany, new Bundesliga champions Bayer Leverkusen are interested in signing Marin from Real Madrid in the summer transfer window. The newly crowned German champions are looking for defensive reinforcement heading into the next new season, as there may be some exit from their backline over the summer. Marin, who has performed at a high level this season at Alaves, has emerged as a target for the Leverkusen side. A move, though, might not be straightforward. As mentioned earlier, Real Madrid plan to have Marin on their squad for next season. Even if there is no place for him in Carlo Ancelotti's scheme for the next term, Los Blancos would only agree to let him leave on another loan spell or with a buyback option. A temporary move to Bayer Leverkusen would be good for Marin from Real Madrid's point of view, as he would play Champions League football under Xabi Alonso, who is seen as the manager unlikely to replace Carlo Ancelotti at the Bernabeu. However, Bayern Leverkusen would prefer a permanent signing to bolster their defense, something that might not be possible with Rafa Marin. So it remains to be seen how things evolve and whether the 21 years old stays in Madrid or joins Alonso in Germany. In early February, reports even emerged claiming that Carlo Ancelotti has decided to take Rafa Marin on his pre-season tour of the United States in order to adapt the youngster into the squad. But later, reports have now intensified on the Merengues signing the likes of Lenny Yoro and other top European centre-backs in Europe in order to bolster their defensive unit, which puts Rafa Marin in the back seat when it comes to playtime. The future of Nacho Fernandez will also have a big part to play in this, as reports emerged claiming that the veteran centre-back has decided to leave the club at the end of the season, having spent 23 years at the club. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.